Sup y'all? We're ready to move on. This is Pokemon Blue and we're gonna be fighting Agatha today. I don't know what episode this is. Do we have Bite? Oh yeah, but Bite's not Dark type. What's good against Ghost in this then? I have no idea. I'm just gonna put Charizard in the front. I actually have no idea what's good against Ghost. I'm Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Oh wow. Now he wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are here for fighting. Universe, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. It's kind of cool to see like a little bit of Pokemon lore where like Agatha and Oak knew each other. Well, I'm guessing like every big name in Pokemon knows each other, but it's still kind of weird to think. Yeah, it didn't affect me, bitch. Oh, that did nothing. Let's go for a Fire Blast. Oh, shoot. Lately I've been doing a lot of wonder trading in X and Y, and just a little while ago somebody wonder traded me a shiny Ghastly, and it was really cool. And I really appreciate that when people get shinies and stuff, and like good IV Pokemon that they breed, they just like give them away. It's really awesome. The community for that game is fantastic. And also now, this is gonna happen a while ago once this video comes out, but Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were just recently announced like 2 weeks ago or something, and I have to say that that is probably the best news I've heard. Well, that's like the most exciting news, I think, for me, for Pokemon in the past few years, because when Black and White was announced, I was excited, but I also tried to not look at any updates or scans or whatever, because I wanted it to be a surprise when I played through it for the first time. And that wasn't the reason I didn't like it, but I didn't like it for a lot of reasons. Like, the art style wasn't very good. The battles, like, the game felt really pixely. Like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver looked way better than Black and White in my opinion. And then they made Black and White 2, which was like the exact same game. Like, it's enough that they give us Black and White, which are the same game, but then when they come out with Black and White 2, that are the exact same again, well, not the exact same, but like same region, same Pokemon, like all over again, it's pretty redundant. So I was a little upset with the past few years of Pokemon, and then X and Y was announced, and I had seen like the first few screenshots that were released, and then again I stayed away from all the news, and then when that came out, that was just amazing to play through blind, instead of like seeing all these walkthroughs and knowing all the Pokemon and stuff like that. It was great to play. But now with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, we've seen like 2 seconds of gameplay with Kyogre and Groudon. I don't know if you have, but I was there for just for the beginning stuff, because I want to get a little glimpse and then I'm gonna leave it alone. Pokemon Ruby was actually my first game ever that I owned on my own. One Christmas when I was in like grade maybe 1 or 2, for Christmas I got this red Game Boy Advance SP bundled with Pokemon Sapphire, so that was really awesome, and I like freaked out, and I spent the whole day playing Ruby. And then that same day we went to my grandma's house for our like extended family Christmas, and my aunt and uncle and my cousins got me Pokemon Leaf Green, so on the same day I had that too, and that was really awesome. That was probably the best feeling in the world, was getting those Pokemon games for the first time, because you didn't know really what they were. Like, at that age for me, I had like never been on the internet or anything, and I just got to play through those games. And then, so I had Ruby and Leaf Green, and my cousin had Fire Red and Sapphire, so we were like the complete opposites, right? And she had had those games a little longer than me, and I would always, when we went to visit, I would always be like, can you help me with this part in Pokemon Ruby? And oh my gosh, that memory like just came back to me right now as I'm talking about this, and that makes me feel like such a kid again. Can you help me with this part in Pokemon Ruby? Oh my gosh, I actually used to say that all the time. And sometimes I would be like too scared to ask because I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to bug her about it. She's only a year older than me, but she was like a lot better. I think she had the strategy guide. I think she did. She had the Ruby and Sapphire strategy guide. And yeah, she just knew everything about it. She had beat it like multiple times. She had had all the legendaries. And then there was me with my like Swampert and maybe like a Tailo trying to, I don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't even know what my team would have been, but come on. Wow. Just asking my cousin if she knew where I had to go. Because that game is actually kind of confusing. Now that I look back. Okay, we need a revive. Is that a max revive? Alright, let's use that on Charizard. Wow, that is a good memory to bring back. I'm glad I talked about that. It was awesome. Alright, let's use Surf. Why not? All my guys are dead, but that's okay. Oh, I'm confused. If you guys want to let me know what was your earliest gaming memory, and also like what was your first game that you ever had that was yours, because that stuff is really interesting to me just because it brings back so many memories, especially Pokemon. Because as a kid I never really had like a lot of video games. I pretty much just had my Game Boy with some Pokemon games, and that was me. That was what I grew up with. So even now, like, I don't play that much video games. Pretty much all I play is Pokemon, so I'm a little bit closed-minded when it comes to video games, but not really. I'm just like too lazy to play games, even though that doesn't make sense at all. Me and my friend, I know this was in the Victory Road videos, I mentioned it like every time, but me and my friend are starting up this channel called Coyote Games because I'm making a channel to put my cartoons on called Coyote Cartoons. And so me and her are making a channel called Coyote Games where we're gonna play some games, and it's gonna be a good time. So I'll put it in the description and you can go check it out. There's nothing yet, we haven't started yet, but I have been buying a ton of like random games for us to play. Charizard grew to level 48, and I think it's gonna be a really good time, so you should sub to that channel and maybe forget about this one. I don't know yet. Don't get sad or anything, but I don't know what's gonna happen to this one just yet. I don't really want to have to maintain another gaming channel because Coyote Games is gonna become the main focus, and then Coyote Cartoons is gonna be like even more of a main focus because that's like what I want to do in my life. So this one might be left in the dust, but that's why I'm trying to finish this LP, because I've never finished an LP before, so I really want to get it done. Okay, can you stop confusing me? God damn. I really want to get it done. Not just for the sake of getting it done, but for the sake of being completed. And just the satisfaction of getting something out there. Okay, good. He's burned. Alright, gotta use a full restore. It's time. Wait. Alright. Nightshade, do your thing, man. Don't matter to me. Alright, Nightshade does the amount of damage is equal to the level of the person using it, so I could live one, well, I could live one more and die after another one, so I think we can do this, though. I don't know if it's good. Oh yeah, critical! And right during the 10 minutes mark. Sweet. I was gonna say swag, but gave up on that shit. You win. What's something the old Duff sees you now? Run away, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna heal up, and I'll see you guys when we go to fight Draken. I don't know his name. We'll see you then. We'll find out.